Came up the steps. Did all right. Yeah. Yes. I didn't. I can explain. Okay, I got you. You're not her. Can you claim it? Oh. I'm glad you did.
I'm Brian.
Good to see you. Mom.
Yes. How are you?
What's going on? And who are you? Are you? So she really does your office. Thank you so much. Come on, let's go talk. It's very nice meeting you. She's already said that. Yes, sir.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Get it going? Oh, okay. How are we doing? So good to see you.
How we doing? Yeah, come on. Good to see you, sir. Butch, how you doing? Good to see you. The DNC right here. The DCN. I got it right. That's the Communications Network. I got it. Forgive me.
No problem. You're good.
Good evening, everyone. Good afternoon. Thank you so much for coming to our flagship office open house. And we are delighted to have all of you here with us today. And so at this time, I introduce you to our Congressman, Congressman Don Davis. Before he gives his remarks, we would like to introduce all of our staff. So we'll start from our left. Start canvassing for introduction.
Good afternoon, welcome. My name is Chris Walkers, Regional Director, and I couldn't be more proud to be working for the Congress.
Hello, everyone. My name is Briasha Buzz, and I am the Constituent Outreach Director for our district. So I've been going to all 22 counties, meeting all of you fine people, and I look forward to connecting with everyone. Thank you.
I don't work for the
Hello, everyone. I'm Seth Woodard, Deputy District Director and Casework and Constituent Services Director. I work primarily in the Goldsboro office, dealing with casework matters.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Delia Kashad. I'm the Deputy Chief of Staff and Legislative Director in our Washington, D.C. office. Thank you all so much for being here.
All right, hey y'all, my name is Taylor. I'm the office aide in the DC office, and then once I graduate in May, I'm going to be the staff assistant.
All right.
Taylor, where are you from?
From Rocky Mount, North Carolina.
Hi, y'all. I'm Tony Maddox. I'm the Communications Director, and I'm based out of Washington, D.C. office.
Hi, y'all. I'm Elizabeth Searles, and I'm an intern.
Tammy Gordon, caseworker 2, I work at the Goldsboro office, and I've been around quite a while. Good to be here.
I'm Bria Focal. I'm the district staff assistant, and I'm based in the Rocky Mount office.
I'm Christopher Braswell, and I'm a state intern in the Rocky Mount office.
Yeah, there it is.
Chris!
Yeah.
Where are you from?
I'm from Rocky Mount.
Chief of Staff based in the DC office. Losing my voice.
I'm Anthony Moore. I'm an intern, senior electronic North Carolina Central.
Oh, my name is Kim Mack, as I mentioned earlier, and I'm a district director.
Well, hello, Rocky Mount.
Hey!
See some from Nash County,
Yes.
from Edgecombe County.
Yes.
Well, we're standing together today representing Eastern North Carolina, and in particular, we're glad to open an office in Rocky Mount, North Carolina. Let me share with you what this means to me. This means that we are clearly committed to this community. We're committed to making sure that we do everything we can to respond to the needs of those in this area, both Edgecombe and Nash counties in Rocky Mount. It also means to me that we are not only committed to this area, but this is a reflection of our commitment to the district. So before I go any further, I do want to give a few shout outs out there. I see Judge. How are you today, Madam Judge? Let's give a woo! Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
There you go. Let's come on, y'all. Commissioner.
Gary Redding, Commissioner in
That's right.
Halifax County, North Carolina.
All right.
Halifax is represented. Good to see you, Gary. Absolutely. Oh, the Mayor of Bailey. Yeah, Mayor, how you doing? And I just want to make sure we're getting everybody. And also, I know there's just a lot of committed residents, those who I've known, and we have representation from all parties here. To be candid, when we open this office is here to serve everybody. This office is open for Democrats. It's open for Republicans.
That's
It's open for unaffiliated.
That's right.
It's open for libertarian.
That's right.
It's open for whoever. So we realize this, that we are here to serve. Is that Mom over there? Oh, God. I'm not going to leave out Mom. That's Kim's mom right there. Sometimes she tell me what to do, but I know who to talk to. But we're here. You see so many around this room. I see, matter of fact, some veterans here. Anyone that served in our armed services, let's raise your hand. Let's recognize them. that says U.S. Navy. Is that right? We have the Army. Where's the Army? Oh, you hiding back there. All right. Marine Corps, anybody? Okay, we'll give it up. Okay. Coast Guard, Space Force. How about Air Force? You know, I was saving that one, right? I don't know why. Yeah. But we have so many here representing so many people, different walks of life. And at the end of the day, we're here to serve families. We're here to serve you. There are families who are still hurting across Eastern North Carolina. They're trying to figure out how to still pay bills, get through the end of the month, how to put food on the table, how to take care of kids. Believe me, I know I got a middle school, 13-year-old. How to put gas in the tank. So there's a lot of challenges. And then we're living, it seems, from headline to headline these days with so much going on. But I want to be clear. When I think about this team that's standing right here, we are here for this community. We're here for Eastern North Carolina. We're here for all 22 counties that's in this district. What do you mean? So we know that as people are doing life, they get busy, have so much going on. And then in the midst of all of that, we're all interacting, engaged at some point in some way with the federal government. And we need that government to work for us. And sometimes we then have to navigate the government. And maybe it can be frustrating at times. Maybe it's tough to get to someone on a telephone call. Maybe you really have an issue with a determination, the decision that's been made. Well, guess what? This is the team that's here, right here. Here to help. Help navigate this thing called the United States government. We are, without any doubt, here for you. I want to share our vision of service. What was important for us is to make sure that we get out into communities across Eastern North Carolina. We're engaging with families so that we can understand what the challenges are, what those conversations are at the dinner table, and that we can make sure that we are sharing those stories, those challenges in Washington, D.C. This is what we're here for. To speak up, to stand up, to share your voices, your concerns, to make sure that Washington, D.C. understands and knows Eastern North Carolina.
Right.
So that's pretty much a real important part of what we do. But there's another thing, too, that I believe, Martha, is so important. You know, for those of us who are born in this community, Eastern North Carolina, when I say the East, clearly there's a northeastern portion of this district. There's a central, there's even a southern portion of Eastern North Carolina. But I would say this way. If you're east of I-95, we're all in the same boat. And there's even a portion of our district that goes beyond Eastern North I-95 and can definitely relate to a lot of the challenges that we're facing. So with that being said, part of this too is to do everything we can navigating policy, navigating issues, and to still provide hope. Provide hope. So we're here to be that voice, to speak up, and above all, to make sure everyone understands that we are not forgotten or left out of this process. That's our vision statement. That's a commitment that the team has made to each and every one of you and our families. But I must admit, that was crafted and we reflected on last year, and we've added to that vision statement. And the new addition to the vision statement is we realize that because people are so busy tending to issues, children, going soccer practice. What did she get to? Oh, she's okay. I was trying to hide. Oh, there she is. She had a game today. But so much is going on. But in the midst of it all, we have to meet people where they are.
That's right.
We have to do that. We have to meet those who are aware of us. We have to meet those who are unaware of us. That's why it's important for you to stop by today. We want you to tell your neighbors, your friends, those at church, those on the job, hey, if you have an issue, stop by, give a call into the office. We're here. We're here. We have to meet people where they are. We can't just accept that someone's not familiar with the congressional office or how this works. We need you as part of this. And this is not even about coming into this office. It's also about us getting out into the community. There are 3 offices that we're opening today. We started in Goldsboro. And the only reason we started in Goldsboro is to try to stay in line because this district stretches out. It really does. Matter of fact, I'm going to give you the context of this district. If you put your tank on full, fill up, it's impossible to travel and return on 1 tank of gas.
Wow. Wow.
I've tried. So this district is wide, it's massive. So Wayne County is the largest populated county in the district under the new configuration that in this new map that General Assembly drew. Wayne County is the largest single county populace. When you then look at the twin counties, Rocky Mount, you put that together, that's even larger than Wayne County, where we look in Edgecombe and Nash combined. Okay? And we understand the integral parts of Edgecombe and Nash. And I want to be clear, I'm putting a stake down today and fighting for Edgecombe and Nash counties, and we're in this fight together.
All right. All right.
Well, we also understand, too, I mean, to even get here, still a drive from Elizabeth City. So we're putting a 3rd office in the Elizabeth City area. That's the science behind this.
Yeah. And
not only that, but I think it really assures our commitment to this community and trying to make sure that there's full access to our offices. Now, with that being said, there's still another 19 counties out there. And we can't put offices in every county. But what we can do and what we are doing, and our commitment remains, we're doing mobile office hours in the other counties to make sure, that those in those counties don't have to necessarily come in to an office. And not only that, if we have to, we're more than willing to drive out and meet people where they are, at their own homes. If you can tell, we're here in full force, committed to the work of serving constituents here in the 1st District, and above all, putting our families first. So I want to thank you so much, so much for coming out today. Thank you for all that you do. We're going to still continue to work extremely hard. I just can't emphasize that enough. And I'm looking to see projects that are out there, that just conversations that we've had, Mayor, OIC. We are here, and we're going to continue to work hard for each and every one of our families. So thank you for coming out. You can see in this facility, we have, this is actually an outreach center because we tend to meet with different groups. A lot of times we're having meetings, even when others may not know. We may meet with clergy, we may meet with farmers, we may meet with realtors. I'm just saying we have portfolios of groups that we will tend to meet with. So that's part of with configuration there. We'll have the conference room here. We have our outreach team that are in the outer periphery with offices there. Those are the ones who are out there on the ground in the community. And the focus is to make sure we understand what's going on. We listen to our elected officials. At the same time, too, we do realize, we have to listen, to all those across the community. So I asked him earlier. I asked him. I said, by the way, did you get the scissors? Any scissors? And this is what she held up. So Kim, I appreciate it. We're gonna symbolically cut the ribbon here. You can come over just like this for a second. Kim.
And while everybody is getting in place, please make sure you sign your roll by the door with your name, your phone number, your address, and your email, so the office can get in touch with you.
Thank you. All right. Okay. Thanks everybody again for all that you do. Let's get it done. We are officially open now and running.
I like these. My hair is like this. Sit like this. You know what I'm saying? I got to get my thing ready now. They said, we have a club in the house. And the other answer was, how are you, sir? I said, okay, all right. I'm on down from Virginia. I see. You got your names. Oh, yeah. Yeah. She rides with it. She gets on the back. Okay, I did that. And thirdly, don't tell anybody. She said his eyebrows went up. I said, there's probably too much makeup. They had three man with the book. I'm like, oh, wow. I'm like, whoa. Okay. Because the Trump, y'all, you gotta go. Hello, how are you? And what are you? Nash County, Democrat. I'm in Ward 6, by the way. Not in your ward, unfortunately. You're Edgecombe County, right? I go to church in Mount Christopher. You go to Mount Christopher? No, Mount Christopher Presbyterian. Right. Yeah. On, it's on Gold Leaf. Right, that's your church? Yeah. It was Helen Gay's church. Madeline Overton. I'm sorry, you know that. It's always oh, I gotta give him this. Good seeing you. Gotta get it. No, the candidate, Robert Red. Oh, yeah, it was the candidate, but it was the handlers. David Doyle's in it, for example. They had a spot for that, he comes up and endorses it in the crowd. It was just crazy. It was in California, obviously. It was kind of neat. Oh, come on. Ah, there we go. Get you back up here. Sometimes she wants to do it. Okay, Congressman, I got you on record here. A couple of quick things. One about the office. Where did y'all have offices before, and why did you decide to go with 3, including one in Rocky Mountain? Whose idea was that?
So we had an office in Greenville in the prior congressional district. When the map changed, Pitt County and Franklin County dropped out, and we then gained 5 additional counties. We gained Lenoir, Wayne, Currituck, Camden, and Granville. So we went from a very compact district to seeing the district expand in the east, with Currituck and Camden. It expanded in the west, Granville, and it expanded in the south in order to make up the population of Pitt and Franklin and picking up Wayne and Lenoir. So the district itself has expanded, and being that Pitt County and Greenville was no longer in North Carolina's first district, it's now in the third, we wanted to make sure that we were position ourselves to best serve constituents, families here in the east. So if you look at, again, the map and the population, Wayne County now is the largest populated county. Nash and Edgecombe, twin counties in Rocky Mountain, combined is actually larger than Wayne. And then we have, again, in the northeastern corner, far east, Currituck and Camden. So just trying to make sure that we are accessible and able to better deliver services for our constituents. And ultimately, that was a decision I made.
Who made the decision to pick this spot? And what's your feeling about it? And by the way, what was your reaction to the turnout today, too?
Oh, God, the love from the community. I mean, obviously, so many came today, and we were grateful for those. Most importantly, I would convey the charge to everyone. Share that we're here, because ultimately this is about service and serving constituents, and we want everyone to know where they can call, where they can come, and how they can have their concerns addressed.
Who picked this up?
We went through a process. We looked at different locations in the area, and ultimately I rely upon the team because they spend so much time in the office, and again, looking at an area that could accommodate the different constituent groups that we interact with and engage with. It was really important to be able to accommodate different groups coming in and out. So I would say the team, our staffers had a lot to in their weighing in on a facility location.
And before I get to the final question I wanted to ask you about, did Congressman Butterfield have an office in Rocky Mountain, to your knowledge? And I assume this is going to be the first congressional office in the Rocky Mountain Hills, but did Butterfield have an office here, to your knowledge?
My knowledge, he had one in Wilson.
Wilson, that's what. Now, the other question is, there's this set of letters called DOGE. And there's all kinds of news all the time about what the Trump administration and Mr. Musk and some others are proposing to cut or are going to cut, and we're hearing things that are being cut, or we're hearing things that are going to be cut. Could you help us in the district specifically, and if you would like to do Rocky Mountain and the Twin Counties, what are you hearing that is going to be cut and or is on the chopping block? And what are you hearing, particularly here in Rocky Mountain, from people about concerns about federal funds no longer going to programs? Or what are you picking up on the radar? What are you getting fed? I'm sure your office phones being worked.
is bringing about this, correct?
I want to be clear, in terms of today.
Yeah.
Our focus is letting families and constituents, not only in Rocky Mount, know that we're here to serve them, but also the surrounding counties, the first congressional district, to know how they can navigate any issues that matters with the federal government. And obviously we want to hear and continue to create a space where constituents can reach out to us, call in, email us, and share their concerns. Today, we're embracing this office that is here to serve the community.
But I'm saying, are you hearing things? Are you picking up things? Are you getting emails, messages, people worried about their particular programs facing losses of federal dollars?
I mean, we have heard so many concerns, and we'll continue to fill those concerns. And not only that, but to offer a place to meet with groups right here, in the office. We'll be able to pull constituents from across the district. And I'm certainly more than willing to get into the particulars. But today, we are embracing that this is an avenue and space for constituents to come together. This office, as well as Goldsboro, Elizabeth City, this belongs to the people of the First District, and we want them to know where they can come to share those exact concerns.
So what you're saying is your line is wide open. If people want to call you about concerns about the Trump administration and certain people he has around him, going around saying certain things or proposing certain things, that you're willing to listen and I guess willing to go to the floor and express those concerns on the floor?
Hey, we're here. We're here to serve. We're here to listen. We're here to make sure the voices of people in Eastern North Carolina are heard in Washington, D.C., and that Washington, D.C. sees us and hears from us. That is so important to me. And we're going to continue to make sure we're not forgotten.
Okay. One other question. Are you worried about proposed cuts or cuts being made? You see these things. Trump says today this is going to happen, or Trump says this is going to happen. You know what I'm talking about. You see these things, and I get Trump press releases. They're firing out press releases all the time. And you've got Mr. Musk and some other people, obviously. Are you worried right now about proposed or possible cuts or cuts being made?
What I am mostly right now concerned, especially today, to make sure that the residents of North Carolina's First District, they know how to engage with us with this congressional office. So we want to give them full access to us. We had to reset because the congressional map changed. So that's what is happening today. And as we now reposition ourselves and we're able to continue to engage, and I say continue to engage. We had a telephone town hall just last week, and nearly 13,000 people interacted. So I'm definitely highly engaged, I'm listening, and more importantly, positioning ourselves. And as of today, as we are opening these offices, to make sure constituents know exactly how to get in touch with us.
And one other thing, how often do you want to be in these three offices, and particularly the Rocky Mount office, and how much do you want to use the technology? You have screens in here to be able to communicate to people who want to come in this facility and the other three.
We're wide open, and even when I'm not here, we're going to have a team here. Staffers will be here working, place to come share any concerns that we can initiate casework, whether that's with any federal agency that's out there, IRS, passports, I mean, you name it. If it's anything dealing with a federal agency, we want constituents to come in and engage with us. Veterans, benefits, there's just so many things that we take on. So we're going to fully utilize technology. We're actually already beginning to use it. We use it internally. We'll use it to engage with constituents. We'll have opportunities now with this office for constituents and constituent groups to come and engage with us, to bring community officials and leaders and constituents from across the purse right here into Rocky Mountain to engage. So this is part of that repositioning ourselves so that we can be in the best position to advocate and speak up for the people of the East.
One final thing, going back up to the Hill, what are your top 3 concerns right now on the Hill and in Washington and the nation and worldwide?
My biggest concern right now is to make sure that today that the people of Eastern North Carolina know that we're here, they know where to go to share their concerns so that we can be more effective in listening to constituents and being able to advocate for those concerns, making sure that we're not left out and forgotten in this process.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Thank you for taking the time.
I would have more people with 2 big funerals going on here today.
No, I understand.
I think 2 myself.
Have you? Yeah.
I was aware